Good morning, class.
Morning.
Okay, so today we're going to learn about multiplication and division. We have already reviewed over this, so this should be a review for you. You will be able to solve simple multiplication and division problems using equal groups, arrays, and number lines, explain the relationship between multiplication and division, and represent multiplication and division problems visually and numerically. All right, can anybody tell me what multiplication is?
Yes. So multiplication is a way to add the same number over and over again.
Perfect. Good job. All right, and then division. Can anybody tell me what division is?
Division is a way to split something into equal parts.
Great. All right, let's warm up. Rico, can you start by skip counting by twos to 20?
Yes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
Good job. All right, and then Jakara, can you do 5s to 25?
It's Jakaya, but yes,
Sorry.
ma'am. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, and then let's do 10s together to 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. All right, and then let's answer our word problem. So if you have 3 bags with 5 apples in each bag, what would you do to find the total? Do you have to multiply or would you divide?
You multiply.
You do multiply. Good job. All right, let's review our signs. Can anybody tell me what the first sign right here is, the yellow one?
It's an addition.
An addition sign. And then what about our green one?
Division.
And then our blue one?
Subtraction.
And then our light purple one or dark purple one?
Multiplication.
And then we have over here an equal sign. Okay, if we are talking about multiplication as repeated addition, this means that you have to take, if you have 3 times 4 equals 12, then you would have 3 groups of 4. So right here I have 3 circles, and each circle has our addition sign, which shows that we add. So I have 3 groups, and in each group I have 4. So if we add those together, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that shows us how many 3 times 4 is. 3 times 4 is 12. All right, let's practice one together. Rico, can you try to do this problem? I want you to add these little blue circles at the top in each one to represent 2 times 5.
Okay. 1. Try it again. 1, 2, plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry.
It's okay.
4, and 5.
Okay, so would this be 2 plus 5 or 2 times 5?
2 times 5.
Right, so we need to do 5 in each circle to represent 10.
Thank you. 3, 4, 5 equals.
And
10.
you don't have to add all of those in 10.
Okay,
We know.
thank you.
All right, and then we're going to talk about division. Division is breaking into equal groups. So if you have 3 times 4 equals 12, then 12 divided by 3 equals 4 would be in how many would be in each group? You would have 3 groups of how many?
4.
4. All right, let's practice this one now, and I'm going to do it with you. So 10 divided by 5 would be, if we separated 10 into each group, I'm going to put 1 in each group. Okay, I have 5, so I got to keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 divided by 5 equals 2 because we have 5 groups of 2 in each group. Okay, and I want y'all to understand that multiplication and division are connected operation. If you have multiplication, you have division, they help each other whenever you're solving your problems. Understanding one helps you understand the other. All right, what is division? If you have 12 divided by 3, once again, you would do 3 groups of 12 divided by 3. So we are going to put 1 in each until we run out. So if we have 3 groups, we have 4 in each group. 12 divided by 3 is what?
4.
4. Good job. All right. Can anybody tell me how multiplication and division are related? Rico, you want to give it a try?
That they are related.
Yes. How are multiplication and division how are they related?
The fact of family.
Yes, they are a fact family. They help each
They're
other.
inverses of each other.
Right.
Well,
Awesome. Good job. All right. So this is a little game that we're going to play. I'm going to demonstrate one for you, and then y'all will be able to do one by yourselves. So if you go up here to the top and you see where it says extensions, actually, I will have to roll the dice for you. And oh my goodness. Okay, I will have to roll the dice for you, and then I will give you the number so that way you can do one each. Where is it at? Okay. So, for the first one, I have a little dice. I don't know, I know that y'all can see it, but I'm not sure that it will let you roll it. So, I have, I'm going to roll one of my dice, and it tells me that I've rolled a 1. So, I'm going to put my 1 in the first column, and then I'm going to roll again. And this time, I rolled another 1. So, what I'm going to do is do 1 times 1 is equal to 1. Right, good job. And then we're going to create a division equation out of that. So we would just do 1 divided by 1 is equal to 1. All right, so I'm going to let Erica try the first one. So I'm going to roll your dice. You rolled a 6. Can you type 6 in that box?
It's not letting me click on it, JD.
Okay, that's fine. Rico, can you try? Thank you. All right, and then we have our second number. You rolled a 1. So let's put 1 there. And then let's create our multiplication problem. 6 times 1.
Nope. Good.
Okay, and then we're going to create a division problem out of that. So we would do, what would we do? 6 divided by what?
1.
Actually, we would do 6 divided by 6 is equal to 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, because both sides have to equal the same number. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. All right. So let's do the third one together. All right. So I rolled a 4. I'm going to put 4 in here. And then my second number that I rolled is a 1. I'm going to actually roll again because I don't know why it keeps giving us 1s. All right. So we have a 5 now. Let's do 4 times 5. Can anybody tell me what 4 times 5 is?
20.
20. Good job. All right, so let's create a division problem out of that. So I'm just going to pick something. I'm going to do 20 divided by 5 is going to give us what?
4.
4.
4. Good job. All right, let's try again. This is awesome practice. So I rolled a 3. And then I rolled a 4. 3 times 4 is equal to what?
12.
12. And then we're going to do 12 divided by 4. 12 divided by 4 is equal to
3.
3. All right, and then last one. We are not doing ones anymore. All right, we have 2 and 5. 2 times 5 is what?
10.
10.
And then if I was to do 10 divided by 5, what would that be equal to?
2.
Good job. All right, let's move on down. So I want y'all to help me answer these questions. What does it mean to multiply and divide?
I guess when you multiply, you're essentially just adding.
Right, you are doing like repeated addition. You're adding. If you have 5 times 3, you would do 5 groups of 3 in each group, and then that would give you your answer. What about whenever you're dividing?
So when you're dividing, you're just breaking things down into groups.
Right. Good job. Good job. And then how are multiplication and division connected?
They're inverses of each other.
Right. They work together to help each other out. If you understand one, then you understand the other. When might you use multiplication and division in real life?
Using money.
Right. Whenever you're using money. What about like in your job setting? If you have a job that you deal with, like, I don't know, like maybe you're a scientist and you have to create formulas and stuff, would you use multiplication and division then?
Yeah.
Yes. So multiplication and division is very important for us to learn. Okay, so everybody should have an exit ticket paper, and I want y'all to answer these questions. It says 6 times 6 equals, and then you're going to have to fill this in. It says divided by 6 equals 4. So whatever would be divided by 6 equals 4. And then I want you to answer, how does knowing multiplication help you divide? Think, pair, share, relationship, talk. So I want you to think and answer this question, and then I want you to pair what division problems go with that question, and then I want you to share and tell me what this is at the bottom. Alrighty, and then you do have a homework assignment tonight, so I want you to take your math journal home, and I want you to answer, explain how you can use multiplication to solve 56 divided by 7. And if you know that 7 times 8 equals 56, then 56 divided by 7 equals 8. So I want you to answer that in your math journal and bring it back for me to see tomorrow. Alrighty, y'all.